Hey everybody, it's January, and you know what that means? New Year's resolutions. Right now, the gyms are filled with people trying to meet their weight loss goals and trying to buff up. Yeah, I know, it's kind of ironic using my bicep as an example of buffing up. And then by February, the gyms will be empty again. You know why? Because New Year's resolutions they don't work. But you know what does work? Goals. And that's what we're talking about today in leadership. Hey everybody, welcome to today's leadership video. Today we're talking about goal setting and making goals that work. First of all, goals need to be smart. No, not that kind of smart. Yeah, that kind of smart right there. SMART is an acronym standing for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. We'll talk about each of these right now. Specific. I want to do better. I want to help the environment. I want to have more friends. These are not specific goals. A specific goal sounds more like, I want to recycle all of my paper from social studies. I want to eat breakfast every morning. I will turn in all of my homework assignments this month. Is your goal measurable? Are you going to be able to tell whether or not you achieved your goal? Is your goal attainable? If you reach far enough, is this going to be a goal that you are able to achieve? Now, this is obviously going to vary from person to person. Things I'm able to achieve are going to be different than the things you're able to achieve. That's going to be different than things that the person sitting next to you is able to achieve. Relevant. Is your goal relevant? Is it something that's going to help fulfill your life? For example, it might be completely achievable that I become the best Modern Warfare 3 player in the world. However, that's not going to help me be a better person unless, of course, I am a professional gamer, which I'm not. And finally, time. You're going to want to put a time limit on your goal to see if you have achieved it and then maybe reevaluate your goal. Above here, you can see a goal that is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and has a time limit. Let's break it apart and talk about why it's smart. First of all, it's specific. It doesn't just say, I want to get into shape. It's very measurable. All you have to do is have a stopwatch. Whether or not it's attainable depends on how good a shape I am in right now. It's relevant because health is always important to your life. In time, by the end of the semester. So now at the end of the semester, I can look at this goal and say, hey, am I able to run a mile in under 10 minutes? If I am, hooray! If not, I need to reevaluate my goals. Now, it's important to know that if you don't reach your goal, that doesn't mean you're a failure. You just need to reevaluate your goals and set new goals. Hey everyone, while I was editing this, I realized I forgot something very important. When you're setting your goals, you want to make sure they're your goals and nobody else's. The reason for this is if you're trying to reach a goal that your parents want you to achieve, or your boyfriend or girlfriend wants you to achieve, you're not going to have that individual fire inside yourself to actually accomplish that goal. And most likely, you're not going to succeed. One of the reasons you may not have succeeded at your goal was because you didn't break it down into individual steps that would make it achievable. Let's take a look at how to do that using our example here. Have you ever seen a little kid drive their parents crazy by saying, why? Well, you want to do kind of the same thing when you're thinking about your goals, except instead of saying why, you're going to ask how. So let's take a look. I want to be able to run in this amount of time. How am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to have to run every day. So you're going to write that down. Run every day. Participate in PE. Buy a watch. So you've got kind of a list going here. Then you want to start asking how. So how am I going to run every day when I'm already pretty busy? Well, I'm going to have to set my alarm half an hour earlier. Also, before I run every day, I need to research workout plans. Okay, how am I going to participate in PE? Well, I need to bring my PE clothes to school. Okay, and how am I going to buy a watch? I don't have money. Ask my parents for money. Now that you've got a list going, you want to come up with some deadlines. Your list probably isn't in order, so you're going to want to think, what are you going to have to do first? So let's take a look at running every day. I can't do that until I've researched workout plans. So I'm going to put research workout plans by the end of the week. Start running every day next week. Participate in PE. That can be done starting tomorrow. Buy a watch. Well, first I have to ask my parents for money. So ask my parents for money. by the end of the month, buy a watch by next month. So now that you've got your goal and the steps you need to take to achieve your goal, you need to put your goal somewhere that you're going to see it every day. So whether it's in the front page of your binder or it's taped to the mirror in your bathroom, you want to put it somewhere where it's very visible, and you want to make sure you read it at least once a day. That'll help your mind remember what you are trying to achieve. Hopefully this has given you some ideas on how you can set goals that you can achieve. If you're in my class right now, be prepared, be thinking about some goals that you'd like to set so that when we start class tomorrow, you're ready to go. If you'd like some more information on goal setting, there's a really excellent book written by Russ. It's called Invent Your Future. I'm sure you can find it online. Were you paying attention? Answer the next couple of questions to find out. What does SMART stand for? Why is I want to do better in school not a SMART goal? Come up with your own SMART goal.